Hi everyone, I'm Sofia Margaret Galman, together with my group mates Kurt Torres, Mark Oronos, Eloy Sagamas, and Julia Domingo. Today, we are going to have a tutorial for us to further understand the sampling methods. Each of our group member will give an example where you are going to find the desired number of samples in each population to a given margin of errors. I, in behalf of my group, are asking everyone to listen attentively because this will surely help you to widen your knowledge about statistics. Are you guys ready? Let's get started. So our first example is N is equals to 6,000 and E is equals to 1%. So our first step is to find the desired number of sample given to the margin of error, which is when N is 6,000 and E is 1%. So let's solve the N. The first step is to determine the formula. N over 1 plus N times E squared. The next step is to substitute the given values. 6,000 over 1 plus 6,000 times 0.01 squared. The 0.01 comes from 1% but in decimal form. This one is the solving for the N. 6,000 over 1.6. We multiply all the numbers that was in the denominator plus 1. Then squared so that you will get this, the 1.6. Next is to divide to solve the N. 6,000 over 1.6. What we're gonna do is to divide the 6,000 and 1.6. And the final answer is 3,750. So that's all for our first example. Thank you.
This is the second example of our sampling method. So our second example is find the desired number of sample given to the margin of error, which is when N is 750 and the margin of error is 2.5%. So how we will going to solve for the N? So first, determine the formula. N is equals to N over 1 plus N times E squared. Next one is to substitute the given values. N is equals to 750 over 1. 1 is given in this formula, plus 750 times 0.025. Where did we get the 0.025? It is the equivalent value of 2.5%, but we transport it in the decimal form, and then the squared percent in the squared. Next one is the solve for the N. N is equals to 750 over 1 plus 750 times 0.025 squared. So meaning to say we will going to multiply the denominators so that we can get the answer. N is equals to 750 over 1.46875. And then going to divide it to solve for the N. Divide to solve the N. N is equals to 750 over 1.46875 is N is equals to 510.63. But it is not the final answer because we were going to round it up. Round up to get its whole number value. N is equal to 510.63. If we were going to round up this value, it will be N is equals to 511. Therefore, when the margin of error is 25% and N is 750, the desired number of sample is 511.